viewers, welcome back. This is another video of the Create Your Dream Business series. Today's video is gonna blow your mind. Bear with me and you will find out yourself. Okay, so we have already identified your vision for your business and your superpower, your sweet spot basically. But some people might say, my market is saturated, or the industry in which I like to operate is already fully served. There isn't much opportunity. And today I'm gonna guide you through an exercise to help you right now, right here, unlock this new unique offering that you can provide and make your business successful in the area that you love and are passionate about. So let us start immediately. Get a pen and paper because we'll do some brainstorming together. The first question I'm going to ask you is the industry that you identified previously, your industry where you're passionate about. Look at it and then make a list of all the stakeholders in that industry. And what do I mean by stakeholders? Stakeholders are people who are involved and that can be served in that industry. No matter their age, no matter their profession. So just make a brain dump of these, write them down. Because many of my followers are in the fitness industry, I'm going to give an example in that field, but I promise to diversify a bit more my examples going forward. So if we look at the fitness industry, the list of stakeholders could include the students who are studying fitness at university. It could also include the professional trainer, the personal trainers. It could include people who are doing this as a hobby. It could also include gym owners, equipment and machine vendors. And I really, if you want to get value of this from this exercise, God, my English, you go into the age segments. So think about kids at school, or teenagers who are not much into fitness right now and are spending most of their time on the phone. Or maybe professional adults who are too busy at work, don't have time to exercise and take care of their physical well-being. Or senior people who have retired, people above 65. So break down those stakeholders into segments, really defined segments. If you want to go even more deep, you can go into gender, into geography, and we have a separate video probably later on the target or ideal customer, but for now that is good enough. Okay? Now you don't have to make any decision at this point. Just make this list. Do not judge any idea. Any idea that comes to mind, just write it. The reason I'm saying that is because it could unlock another great idea. So no judging, no matter how crazy the idea is, just write it. Done? Okay. The second question is, what is an adjacent industry to yours? What do I mean by adjacent industry? An adjacent industry is an industry that is not competing with your own, but actually goes in a complementary way with it, goes hand in hand. So in the case of the fitness industry, the nutrition industry is an adjacent one. So we see now lots of people combining fitness programs with meal plans. So think about 1 or 2 or 3 different adjacent industries and write them all down. And I'll tell you in a minute why this could be really great and helpful. Okay, I hope you guys are pausing the video and taking your time to really jot down all the answers that come to mind. Do not rush it, really. If you want to get most of the value of this exercise, you really need to think it through. That's not something you rush to tick a box. We're actually putting this time and effort so that you get real benefit and tangible value from that. All right, the last question is, what could you offer to certain stakeholders in certain industries that you've written? And think about this from 2 different aspects. You can have 2 categories. One is tangible stuff, which are products, or intangible, which are services. So under product, to go back to the industry we spoke about, fitness, It could be rubber bands, it could be mattresses, it could be dumbbells, it could be machine equipment, like and equipments for gyms, anything. Like just dump all your ideas there. On the services, this could vary from online workshops, webinars, online videos of you providing like workout routines, one-on-one personal training sessions, strategy coaching for like people getting into fitness. What else can I think of? Like really, here you can be unstoppable. You can come up with an insane list. And then, after you're done with your list, and really try to be creative here. Don't think, like, no idea is a stupid idea. Really try to be creative. Think about retreats if you want, like fitness retreat, I don't know. So don't let anything stop you. Just write down all your ideas. What could you offer as a product or as a service or maybe as a combination of both? Okay? All right, so I hope you pause the video. If not, please pause it now and answer the questions. And now the magic is going to happen. So look at your lists. The first list of stakeholders, the second list of industry and adjacent industries, and the third list which has the products and services that you can offer. And now try to find the unique combination of those three that you feel most resonates with you, with your knowledge, with your skills, and with your passion. And the reason I'm saying find this combination is because in today's world, so many people are offering so many things, and it's so hard to stand out. If you want to stand out, and if you want people to follow you and buy your services and buy your products, you have to offer something unique and different. And the way to differentiate is to specialize in specific areas. I'll give you an example. That doesn't mean it's the greatest example, I'm just giving an example here. So if looking at the stakeholders list, you say, okay, I'm going to target senior people who are retired above 65. I want to offer them retreats in which I help them build their physical strength and teach them physical exercises and routines that they can apply in their daily lives. And I will do this by combining my knowledge of physical fitness with, mental well-being, the other industry I identified. So I'm going to be providing retreats that combine both the physical exercises but also the mental well-being. And you don't have to do this on your own. You could do this through partnerships or on your own. Anyway, so now that you think about this, think how different and how unique that is than just saying, I'm going to make fitness videos for everybody. When you become recognized as the sole provider for this niche, people will go after you, because the more videos you produce, the more retreats you make, the more experience you accumulate in this specific field, the more credible you become and the higher you can charge, and then the more sought after you would be in that specific industry. That being said, I'm not saying that you have to box yourself in one niche right now. Don't freak out. You can start somewhere, and then you might find that no, my passion is elsewhere or the market is elsewhere, and pivot later on. So please, by no means, this is not supposed to stop you. It's a way to get you started, and it's so normal to fail, or I don't want to call it fail, just to learn on the go. You might start here and then realize, like, you know what, my videos are actually, or my content is very relevant to that specific niche, so let me pivot. And that's totally fine, and that's how you'll find your way to success. Anyhow, I really hope this video was helpful. I'm looking forward for your comments. Those of you who are in the Facebook group, and those of you who want to join, just let me know and I'll invite you. It's a private group. I highly encourage you to be active and write down what you are discovering through this series. Where do you stand? And let's give ourselves some encouragement. Let's celebrate our wins. Even the smallest progress is a win. This is a culture of progress. No matter what progress you make, as long as you're moving forward, you are moving towards success. So, and let me know if you have any question for sure. If there's any area you want me to focus on or produce a video in, definitely let me know. More than happy to do that. Until then, I highly encourage you to take action, and I love you so much. I'll produce the next video quite soon, so stay tuned. Bye.